Good morning, dear students. Today, the topic that we are discussing is basically from grade 9 of ICSE ML Aggarwal, chapter 1, Rational and Irrational Numbers. So, I'm now starting the worksheets on, I'm starting the chapters on ICSE grade 9 because some of the students from India requesting me to make this. So, I'm making this video on ICSE grade 9 Rational and Irrational series. So today we are discussing first exercise. There are subsequent exercise coming after this. So stay tuned. And also the IGCSE students of mine can see this video to gain knowledge on rational and irrational number. So let's start the video. Let's start the topic. Okay. So before starting with the topic, we need to understand about what is rational and irrational numbers, right? You must have seen these numbers, rational numbers or irrational numbers. So the numbers which you can write in the form of P upon Q, where P and Q are integers, right? P and Q are integers and Q should not be equals to 0. So these numbers are called rational numbers, which you can write in the form of P upon Q, like 2. Now you must be thinking 2 is not in the form of P upon Q. So we can write it like this way, 2 upon 1, 1 upon 1, 0 upon 1, right? So they are rational number, 1 upon 2, 2 upon 3. So what are irrational numbers then? Those numbers which cannot be written in the form of P upon Q. You cannot write them in the form of P upon Q. They are irrational. For example, root 2, root 3, root 5, root pi. So they are all irrational numbers, right? Now, rational and irrational number on the basis of decimal expansion. This is very important to identify rational number and irrational number on the basis of their decimal expansion. If we talk about rational number, their decimal expansion are either terminating or non-terminating repeating. Terminating means if I divide 1 with 2, what I am getting 0.5. Terminate. The decimal expansion is terminate now. You cannot get any further number after this. So this type of decimal expansion is called terminating decimal expansion, which terminates, right? Another one is non-terminating repeating, means the number is not terminating, but it keep on repeating again and again. For example, if you divide 1 from 3, you get 0.33333, means 3 is repeating again and again. Or you can write 0.3 bar. Bar means the 3 is repeating again and again, right? If we talk about irrational numbers are those which are non-terminating and non-repeating. Their decimal expansion are non-terminating and non-repeating. For example, if we talk about pi is 3.142 root 2, 3.142 and keep on going. If you keep on dividing, you will not get any further number which is repeating. So that's why it is an irrational number. Same, if I find the square root of 2, I got 1.414 and so on. It will keep on coming. It will not end. Right. So that's why this is non-terminating and non-repeating and they are irrational numbers. Right. Now let's just start with the question. So this is your first exercise of grade 9 ICSE. Insert a rational number between 2 by 9 and 3 by 8 and arrange in ascending order. By the way, this type of question you will see in CBSE as well. So this is equally important for CBSE students as well. Inserting rational numbers between two numbers, right? So there are two ways to do this type of question where we have to arrange the number. There are two. Sorry, I want to say that there are two ways by which I can insert a rational number between two numbers, right? I will tell you both the method. Whatever method is suitable for you, you can use that, right? First method is whenever they say insert a number between two numbers, what we do, we add this number and then divide it by 2. Now for CBSE and ICSE students, since calculator is not allowed for you guys, you have to find the LCM of 9 and 8, right? So the LCM of 9 and 8, if you find like this, 2 times 9, this 2 times 4, 8, then 2 times 2, then 2 times 1, then 3 times 3, 3 times 1. 3 times 3, 9 times 2, 18 times 2, 36 times 2, 72. So the LCM of 9 and 8 is 72. It means I want 72 in the denominator. So if I want 72 in the denominator, I multiply numerator and denominator by 8 here, and here multiply numerator and denominator by 9. So you get 16 over 72 plus 27 over 72 divided by 2. Okay. So since base is same, I can write it like this way, 72, and add 16 plus 27 divided by 2. 16 plus 27 is how much? 16 plus 27, if you add, you will get 43 over 72 upon 2. Now you know that whenever we have this type of condition, so this m will multiply here. So this 72 will multiply here, 43 over 72 times 2, which is 43 over 144. Right? Understand? So this is one way of first method of doing this. Add both the number and divide it by 2. Or another method of inserting a rational number between two number is you try to make the denominator same like we have done here. So here this is the second method, 2 over 9. So we multiply numerator and denominator by 8, and here we multiply numerator and denominator by 9. So 16 over 72, 27 over 72. So write any number which is in between of this number, that will be your answer. Like we can write 18 over 72. 18 over 72 is between 16 and 27, right? And write it in simplified form. So 1 over 4. So one number between 2 by 9 and 3 by 8 is 1 over 4, and it's already in the increasing order, right? Now let's check. We need to check that whether these are in increasing order or no. So this is 16 over 72, this is 18 over 72, and this is 27 over 72. So they are already in increasing order. But when you are arranging it in increasing order, you will write the original number, not the change one, right? So the smallest of them is 2 over 9, then 1 over 4, then 3 over 2, 3 over 8. Understand? So I generally recommend my students that you use this method in comparison to this, because here lot of calculations are required and you may make mistake while doing the calculation in exam. So it's better you make the denominator same and try to insert the number between them. Okay? Clear? Right? Next question. Again same, question number 2. They say we are using the second method for all the questions now. You will use the second method in exam. That will be easier. Now it's not compulsion to use second method, but again I'm saying this one is the easier method, right? So you use that. Okay, so you have to insert two rational number between 1 upon 3 and 1 upon 4. So this is 1 upon 3 and this is 1 upon 4. The LCM of 3 and 4 is 12. Try to make the denominator same by multiplying numerator and denominator by, in this case we multiply numerator and denominator by 4 and here by 3. Okay, because LCM is 12, right? So here I need to make the denominator 12. How? Multiply numerator and denominator by 4. Here multiply numerator and denominator by 3. Correct. So you get 4 upon 12 and 3 upon 12. Okay. So we have to insert two number between 3 upon 12 and 4 upon 12. Now you must be thinking how I can insert two numbers between 3 upon 12 and 4 upon 12, because they are just after the another, right? Now whenever you have this type of situation, when the denominator is same, again listen carefully, I'm saying whenever you have this type of situation, when the denominator is same and in the numerator the numbers are one after the other, right? So how many numbers you have to insert? Two, right? You multiply numerator and denominator with one greater number. Like you have to 2, you multiply numerator and denominator by 3. If it is written 3, you multiply numerator and denominator by 4. If it is written 4, you multiply numerator and denominator by 5. So means we multiply numerator and denominator by one greater number, right? So here you have to insert two rational number, right? So we multiply numerator and denominator by 3. Okay, so what I am getting? 9 over 36, 12 over 36. Now you will get exactly two number between these. So what are the two numbers? 10 over 36 and 11 over 36, right? Exactly two numbers you are getting in between these two numbers, and they are arranged in increasing order as well. Okay, do you understand? Do you understand, right? So always remember that whenever we are getting number one after the another, like 3 over 12 and 4 over 12, so, and they say to insert 2. So you multiply numerator and denominator by one greater number, right? So I multiply here with 3. So I get exactly two numbers. Okay, so it's already in the increasing order. I can write this. This was my 1 over 4. Okay, original number, and this was 1 over 3. And you write it in simplified form. This will be 5 over 18 and 11 over 36. So generally when we are arranging in increasing order, we write the number in the original form. So this is my ascending order. Ascending means starting from the smallest, we are going towards the biggest number. Okay, this is called ascending. Next, insert two rational number between minus 1 upon 3 and minus 1 upon 2 and arrange in descending order. Now you need to understand ascending order, sorry. So now you need to understand that in a negative, the number which is greater is smaller, which means minus 3 is smaller than minus 2. Minus 4 is smaller than minus 3, right? You need to understand this, okay? Now, minus 1 upon 3 and minus 1 upon 2. You have to insert two number. Now the LCM of 3 and 2 is 6. So try to make the denominator same by doing times 2. Here also by times 2. So this will be minus 2 over 6 and this will be minus 3 over 6. Which one is the smaller here? Correct. Minus 3 is the smaller. Minus 3 over 6 and minus 2 over 6. Now again you see this number are one after the another and you have to insert two number. So we multiply numerator and denominator by 3. Right? So what I am getting? Minus 9 over 18 and minus 6 over 18. Right. So what the number which is exactly between these two number are minus 8 upon 18 and minus 7 upon 18. Right? Okay. So I am writing it in the ascending order. The smallest one is this minus 9 over 18, then minus 8 over 18, then minus 7 over 18, and then minus 6 over 18. Okay. Right. Now we write it in the simplified form as I told you. This will be minus 1 upon 2. This was minus 1 upon 3. And this will be minus 4 over 9 and minus 7 over 18. So these are the numbers arranged in ascending order. Understand? So whenever you have to arrange the number, we have to insert the rational number between two numbers. First, try to make the denominator same and then check how many numbers you have to insert. If you have to insert 2, multiply numerator and denominator by 3. If you have to insert 3, multiply numerator and denominator by 4. Keep this in mind. You will never do this type of question wrong. Okay. Now, insert three rational number between 1 upon 3 and 1 upon 4. How many numbers we have to insert? 3. So 1 over 3 and 4 over 5. The LCM of 1 over 3 and 5 is 15. You can check because they both are prime numbers. So you have to multiply. Try to make the denominator same. So multiply numerator and denominator by 5. So this is 5 over 15 and this is 20. Oh, sorry. Just a second. My mistake. It should be multiplied with 3, not 5. I have done a mistake here. It's okay. Multiply numerator and denominator by 5 here and here 3 to make the denominator same. So it will be 12 over 15. This will be 5 over 15, 12 over 15. How many you have to insert? 3. We can insert 3 numbers between them, right? So the smallest one is, after that you can write 6 over 15, 7 over 15 and 8 over 15, right? Okay, these are the numbers which I insert between these two. Now they say arrange them in the descending order. So this one is the greatest. It will come first 4 over 5, then 8 over 15, then 7 over 15, then 6 over 15. If I simplify it, I get 2 over 5, and then 5 over 15, 1 upon 3. So this is in descending order. 4 over 5 is the greatest, then 8 upon 15, then 7 upon 15, then 2 over 5, then 1 over 3. Okay, understand? Descending order means from the greatest towards the smallest we are moving. Okay, previous question ascending order was there. This one descending order. Okay, next. Insert three rational number between 4 and 4.5. Okay, 4 and 4.5. Okay, so 4.5 we can write as 9 over 2, correct? And here the denominator is 1. To make the denominator same, I do times 2 in both numerator and denominator. So it will be 8 over 2 and 9 over 2. Now the number is just after the another. You have to insert three rational number. So multiply numerator and denominator with 4, right? So multiply numerator and denominator with 4, 1 greater. So we are getting 32 over 8, 36 over 8. So we get exactly three number between 33 over 8, 34 over 8 and 35 over 8. Exactly three numbers we are getting. Why we are getting? Because these numbers are one after the another. So when the numbers are one after the another and they say 3, you multiply by 4, you get exactly three numbers. Okay. Next question number 6. Find 6 rational number between 3 and 4. 6 rational number, right? So multiply 1 greater in numerator and denominator. So we multiply numerator and denominator by 7, 1 greater number. So this will be 21 upon 7 and 28 upon 7. Now you see exactly 6 number you will get in between these two. 22 over 7, 23 over 7, 24 over 7, 25 over 7, 26 over 7 and 27 over 7. See exactly 3 numbers you are getting. Okay. Question number 7. Find 5 rational number between 3 upon 5 and 4 upon 5. Find 5 rational number between 3 over 5 and 4 over 5. Okay, 5 rational number, right? Okay, so 3 over 5 and 4 over 5. Denominator is already same and the number is one after the another. So 5, so you multiply numerator and denominator by 6, 1 greater number. So 18 over 30, 24 over 30. So the number which is exactly between 18 and 24 are 19 over 30, 20 over 30, 21 over 30, 22 over 30 and 23 over 30. Exactly 5 numbers you are getting between 3 over 5 and 4 over 5. Exactly 5 numbers, right? Question 8. Find 10 rational number between minus 2 over 5 and 1 over 7. How many numbers you have to find? 10. Okay, 10 numbers, minus 2 over 5 and 1 over 7. Try to make the denominator same. The LCM of 5 and 7 is 35. So we multiply numerator and denominator by 7. Here multiply numerator and denominator by 5. So this will be minus 14 over 35 and this will be 5 over 35. You have to write any 10 numbers in between them. Minus 14 and 35 and 5 over 35. Any 10 number. So minus 13 over 35 is greater than this. Minus 12 over 35. Minus 11 over 35. minus 10 over 35, minus 9 over 35, minus 8 over 35, minus 7 over 35. Okay, or you can write 1 over 35, 2 over 35, 3 over 35, 4 over 35. Count how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. By mistake, I've written 11. So these are the 10 numbers between the two numbers, right? And last, find 6 rational number between 1 upon 2 and 2 over 3. I am leaving this question for you to try this question, and if you have problem, you can ask me. Okay? So I hope the first chapter, rational and irrational number, is clear to both CBSE and ICSE students, right? If you have any problem, you can write in the comment section. I will solve that and discuss it with you. I hope these questions are clear to you. We'll continue this chapter 1 of ML Aggarwal, rational and irrational number. So stay tuned. Thank you. Bye bye.